Why did they come and grab my wife? Why did they shut down my businesses? Why did they take away my dreams? Somebody has to explain that to me. You don't realize, people, this could be you tomorrow morning. This could be you that they're watching. This could be your door kicked in. This could be your wife grabbed. Thank the Lord I had some money to fight them. Otherwise, I wouldn't be sitting here. I'd be sitting in jail. All right, my name is Ron Wolff. I'm a supervisor on the Grand Chute Town Board. I got there by some road assessments, and they were nasty, and I wanted to give some people respect.
A Grand Chute man claims he is being charged over $200,000 for a project to fix a road he owns land on.
In some cases, residents are being told they will have to pay $200,000 to $300,000 over a number of years to pay for their portion of the project.
The town of Grand Chute planning a $3 million makeover of Ensnared Road. However, it does come at the cost of one man. He has to pay around $286,000 as part of the assessments for his property he owns for this land. Now, Grand Chute says they're going to need to pay for special projects fees by charging special assessments to property owners like Wolff, which is why he is claiming he's received a bill over $280,000, and it simply says it's money he doesn't have.
I went to a town board meeting, and the guy stood up there, the town chairman said, hey, wait 2-3 weeks, and then we'll give you your answer. He got down off his little podium, he walked in front of the TV camera and said, nothing's gonna change. I decided I was gonna run or do something about it. There was 120 people in the room, and so I ran, and I won. One of the fellow board members was mad because he didn't get to be the chairman. Somebody else won that seat, and he took it out on me.
In a meeting just a short time ago, Supervisor Ron Wolff responded to a complaint filed by fellow town supervisor and former Outagamie County Sheriff Brad Gehring, accusing Wolff of living in Nichols, saying he should be removed from the town board.
He was an ex-sheriff of 28 years. He knew the DA, he knew the judges, and he knew the DOJ. And we get on this board and we're living with 30-year-old, 40-year-old politicians that have, you know, sheriffs and people that are supposed to know their jobs. And they allow me to go, and they get me in this position where I'm doing something illegal.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. A Grand Chute town supervisor facing a felony charge is now on trial.
Our documents show Ron Wolff is accused of having a private interest in a public contract as owner of a landscaping business.
Much of the trial is expected to focus on whether Grand Chute town supervisor Ron Wolff knew it was a conflict of interest to bid on projects for his business that would likely go before the town board even if he did abstain from voting.
They knew that they were doing something. They told the DOJ what was happening. They knew that they were trying to get me convicted as a felon. I'm not a felon. I put in prairies, beautiful prairies. It wasn't about Ron Wolff. It was about destroying the board, the people that the new board, the people that cared about the people. Jim March, the town administrator, knew all about it. They report to the DOJ, oh, Ron Wolff is doing something illegal. I didn't do the job yet. They could have stopped it. All they had to do is stand up and say something. They wanted to make me a felon so I couldn't be on the board. That was the whole point.
Two investigators executed 3 search warrants on properties owned by Supervisor Ron Wolff.
All right. We're talking about the raid, right? One day or after a year and a half, I was told that my wife was being followed into work, and she called up and said, hey, somebody's following me. So I told her to stop, and she pulled over, and she ended up getting a license plate number of the car, and then she tried taking some funny maneuvers to get to work. Well, when she got to work, the DOJ came swooping in, front door, back door. There must have been about a dozen guys. They brought us in, and the first thing they did is told her to sit. Told her to sit like a dog, and she had her glasses, and she wanted to go set her glasses down, and he said, grabbed her by the hood. Well, I don't know if he knew it or not, but she had a chemo poured in. And when he jerked on the hood, you could see her grabbing her neck, because the hood went the hoodie pulled up into her chemo port that was in her neck. We found out that there was cameras on all our poles at our house in Nichols, at our house in Appleton. They sat us down and they talked to us for quite a while. I was ready to resign. I didn't sign up for this. I didn't understand why they were there for residency, why they just didn't knock. And after 5 hours or so, I just said, fine, I resign. I flipped my chair over and I says, I'm gonna resign. The next day I go to the morgue meeting, or a couple days later, there's the DOJ sitting there waiting for me to resign. I didn't resign. What I seen happen, the damages to my property, all the stuff they took, I couldn't believe what they all did for a residency issue. And then I find out that it's all about a prairie, that they all knew about this prairie I did. They just took whatever they wanted to. And I decided I wasn't going to resign. I was going to fight back and stay on the board, which is exactly what they didn't want. This whole thing was intimidation to get me to resign. I don't even understand why they would destroy my life. I don't understand why they grabbed my wife. I don't understand why they took away my dreams. I want somebody to explain that to me. Why they took taxpayers' money and spent hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars following me. How did our politics, this is the worst political crime. There should be a law against this. I was in trial for 3 days. I had to pay a pile of money to defend myself. These people should be the ones in courtrooms. I shouldn't be in the courtroom. They should have been in the courtroom. And nobody will investigate it. Nobody will touch it. But they can go down to the DA, have a bunch of their cronies sign a paper, or we're all doing something wrong. All their supporters sign it, the DA will run with it. They run their side of the story. Jason Zimmerman from Channel 2 should be ashamed of himself. Anytime they dropped a dime, Jason Zimmerman was there. He has tried to destroy my life. He hasn't accomplished it yet. And I know I've been on the news at least 30 times in the last 2.5 years. The people of Grand Chute are just getting messed with. They've done it all their lives. And 3 new people come in with the right to do something right? And these people didn't care. They wanted to destroy us. They don't want to do what's right for the people. They'd rather destroy us than have us do good for the people. That's my question. Why? Why did they want to destroy us? For a $10,000 a year job, they want to take my reputation of working my ass off for 45 years, and they want to take my reputation, take my name, Google my name. It's terrible. It's terrible what they've done to me. It's terrible what they've done to my wife. I know what's right and I know what's wrong. And what I'm watching in Grand Chute is wrong. I'm sorry, it's wrong. Our country is going to hell, and it's the media and people like Brad Gehring and Jim March that are destroying it. I don't know what else to say. I want to know why. Please tell me why.